everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. For today, I want to talk about a little bit of a funny topic regarding summoning that I noticed while doing my free-to-play series. Alright, now, summons are always the hot topic when it comes to everything, whether it be beginner advice, new champion coming out, who we pulling for, when's the best time to summon, who do we, like, I have 3 banners right now, oh my goodness. Like, there's just so much to consider, putting things on wish lists, using gene hybrids, there's lots of things that are interesting in this game, and it's constantly evolving. I'm probably going to talk about if I have any mistakes or regrets as well soon, but I think I might say that for a little bit later, or I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I actually want to point out something that I noticed in this game that I just think is funny. And like, let me know if you guys noticed it too. So, all right, 47 summons. I just summoned for the Leo that was on the banner a week ago, right? At the time of that video, that was like me scraping by just barely enough summons. And here I have 47 again already, and I haven't even done Ancient Altar yet. So I'm like, okay. And then you take a look at Advanced. Last time I pulled my Advanced was not much. Only I pulled Advanced just for the first week. In the first week I pulled for the grand ceremony, and that was it. For some reason I pulled I did a 10 pull for to get 90 during a recruitment event. I had to think about it for a second. I don't have it up right now. But I think I pulled 10 to give myself an even 90 to get more resources from a recruitment event, because I had pulled 80 for Emma for week 2, which I don't actually have regrets about, and I am going to talk about that again in another video. But all right, so we have 406 of these, right? Okay, now what about the basics? Oh, I have another 10 pull. Let's do it. I've been doing my basic 10 pulls as I get them. So, I mean, obviously the basics are actually really important. There are food to make our heroes higher evolution, and I'm constantly desperately needing food. Oh, hey, we got a Lyran. That's not so bad. But so I'm obsessively always opening those cards for the fodder to be able to evolve our heroes even further. Like, I'm still sitting on copies of Rakana that I haven't even built yet, just because I've needed that fodder for other people I'm working on. Like Sorvali, Boar I started working on, then we got this guy. Look, I didn't even have the food to get him up, which I might now. Nope, still don't. I'm always scraping by for food, and I feel like we should be getting them out of all the chips. Like, normally when you play a game like this, any sort of game that has different levels of summoning, you think basic recruitment cards we should get more of, right? And then maybe advanced, and then limited would probably be the most limited. But that's actually not the case. Let me show you guys something kind of fun. So this is my spreadsheet. Looks a little bit of a clusterfuck, I know. Let me just push this over here so you guys could actually see it better. Oh yeah, I actually got Anaruda from the 10 pull I did. The last 10 pull I did from Advanced, I got a copy of Anaruda. That was pretty cool. So this first column here is what I have already pulled. Let me see if I can just make it bigger overall. Yeah, here we go. Let's just make it a little bit bigger overall. Okay. So, this is interesting, guys. I promise. This is interesting. I'm actually pretty shocked. I've never noticed this in another game. I noticed this earlier on. I just haven't made a video about it. But, okay. So far, I have pulled 350 basic summons. Basic. The simple purple ones we get. Yes, I did a little bit more with diamonds for the first few days just because of grand ceremony event, plus just getting food for my account. I didn't end up regretting that. I'm fine. I still have diamonds. I'm not too worried about that. But 350. I've also pulled 350 limited already. And I have, what was that, 47 or something sitting there? I think I haven't, these, oh, I haven't done stuff for today, so I'm not going to put these in. 45 more. I have more limited summons, and I've received more limited summons than basics? What? And I've pushed pretty good through my story, and I just think that's hilarious. Also, look at the advanced. I've had 150 that I've pulled, and I have 400. So 550 advanced. We get way more advanced than we get basics. Like, this is actually really funny to me. What do you guys think? Is this something that should be changed? Personally, I do think I might want to ask them to be a little more generous, giving us the purple summoning advanced purple summoning recruitment tickets, the recruitment cards. Because this is how we're able to level our food up. And the fact that we actually get, just by naturally playing the game, not using diamonds on these, like what? My diamonds are actually getting low because I did actually spend a lot lately on my shop and resetting, which I might be regretting that, honestly. I might be stretching myself a little too thin, but I've been buying these so heavily that I like, oops, I better stop buying these so heavily. But honestly, I don't know that I regret that either, because this is the food I'm needing, because we don't get that many basic summoning tickets. Isn't that interesting? In the end, I'm probably going to slow down buying these because I've been buying these a lot and they are really expensive. But it's the only way to level up my characters that I'm sitting here waiting to be able to use. Like, I just got Kalaza to Mythic. He was yellow, he was epic. And I really need to be using Kalaza with my summoner team with Anpu and Sorvali. It's huge. It's so helpful to have the extra summons from Kalaza with Anpu. And I was barely using him, and I actually realized I had like I had level 0 gear on him. So I don't know. I think it's hilarious. Like, I've been so desperate for fodder that I actually wasted more diamonds than I probably should have just to grab any bit of fodder I possibly can, because we don't get as many basic cards as we get limited or as we get advanced. Imagine in Raid Shadow Legends if you got more sacreds than you did mystery shards. Although the balance of limited is way different here. But okay, more ancients than you did limited cards, more voids than you did limited cards. Like, what? Or sorry, more ancients and voids than you get mystery shards is what I meant to say. I apologize, words are hard. But imagine if mystery shards were actually the thing you got the least amount of in the game. Like, that's what you need for food, right? I don't know. I had to take a moment and make an interesting video on it, because I'm realizing why I've been so desperate to use my diamonds to grab any bit of fodder tickets, these cards, whenever they're here, because I'm always short on food. There's so many people I want to level up, and I just can't, because I don't have the food for Rakana. If I do, that takes, well, I might now, but no, I mean, I was working on this fella here, so I want another food for him, not Rakana. So that's one that's taken away. I just got Taylor to be one away from Immortal now, so that's where a lot of fodder's gone. I haven't even been working on Liren because ain't nobody got fodder for that. And then Boar is a really good tank, and I don't even have enough fodder to work on him still, and I'm always buying those items. So yeah, I kind of feel like we need to be getting more basics. Like, this is our food. This is how we level our heroes. Why do we have the lowest level currency be the lowest level that we get? Isn't it usually the opposite? Am I wrong here? Am I missing something? Let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think? Is this really strange to you as well, or is there something I'm not thinking of in regards to Yeah, this situation with basics being the lowest received ticket that we get by playing this game.